There is conventional wisdom out there, ladies and gentlemen. There's conventional wisdom out there. I should tell you this, that Mitt Romney is the only Republican who can beat Hillary. No. And this wisdom, this conventional wisdom, comes from the upper echelon of the Republican consultant class and the Republican donor class. I'm not talking about media. It may be some of the conservative media think it too. But it is the area of the Republican Party where serious effort is made to nominate candidates for president, and this would be the northeastern liberal or moderate Republican. They really think Mitt Romney is the only guy who has a prayer against Hillary, because Romney is the only guy that can expose her. Ted Cruz couldn't come close. Nobody else could. Jeb couldn't do it. Only Romney. One of the reasons I think Jeb couldn't do it is because the Clintons and Bushes have become too close and that Jeb wouldn't go after her. So the thinking at the upper echelon level of the Republican Party, stop and think of this. And I don't mean this to be mean. I'm just speaking here in historical common sense. The Republican upper echelon believes that the only guy they have who can beat Hillary is a guy who has already lost a presidential election. And that would be Mitt Romney. Now, there's news on the Clinton front. The National Enquirer has picked up this UK Daily Mail story on Clinton and the pedophile and Prince Andrew and the sex slaves at the home of the pedophile. And the National Enquirer has added to it. They've reported that Clinton had 20 different phone numbers, that this is all in the documents that have been suppressed as part of the plea deal the pedophile got. But somehow the Enquirers found out. Now, the Democrats are a little petrified because it was the Enquirer that proved to be the end of John Edwards. All the other drive-bys were ignoring the Edwards story with Riley or Rael, whatever her name was, Hunter, and a child that Edwards fathered with her while his beloved betrothed is suffering from cancer. And their little Enquirer is what it is, but the Enquirer was right. The Enquirer's been right, but John Edwards, a couple other things. And so they're worried about it. And the conventional wisdom on this is that Hillary's a little worried about it because Bill had promised her that he had stopped all this stuff. And now here it is, rearing its head, so to speak, once again, right on the verge of a potential Hillary presidential run. So that's a little unsettled, and it certainly isn't helpful for Clinton's name to be mentioned prominently in a story about a pedophile with sex slaves involving Prince Andrew and who the hell else knows was involved. But I'm going to tell you, I think Hillary, I study Hillary. It isn't any fun, but it's part of the job. And I think, Hillary, her hair and the outfit, she's becoming more and more like Angela Merkel in appearance. I don't know if it's by design or if it's just something I'm noticing. But I tell you what's going to happen with Hillary. Snerdley, you ever heard of Google Analytics? You've seen it in action. I guarantee you that every single thing that will come out of Hillary Clinton's mouth will be Google Analytics polled. That she will not utter a single thing ever that the majority does not agree with. We'll see. Don't doubt me on this, folks. If she's serious about this, and we have to assume that she is. But there are times that Hillary, we've had the sound bites. She is a different person from day to day. Some days she's all hopped up. Well, I don't know. I'm not being hopped up. Some days, you get this raging, I'm not going to take it anymore. You can't tell me that we can't inject the president. It's just off the charts. And then another day you'll get her down there, I ain't no ways tired. And then another day you'll get her she's a study in totally programmed politics and personality. I don't think anybody knows who the real Hillary is other than us. We do. But she does a great job, and the Democrats do a great job of hiding it and having it all focus group polled or some such thing. Anyway, I'll take another time out. Sit there, folks. Be cool. We're coming right back with much more after this.